Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin from Florals.com, and today I am sharing with you the start of my mini album. So I created an entire mini album using a bunch of photos from my graduation last year. I thought this would be a fun project to do with this mini album that I picked up at Michael's. There was a 2-pack on clearance for like $1.80, and it was a great deal for 2 chipboard albums. So I decided to use this one here for my graduation photos. I didn't fit all of them because it's a pretty short mini album, but a lot of them fit in this nice little album. So I'm currently working on the cover and cutting out the paper that I wanted from this paper pad by Craftsmith, which is the whole theme of the entire mini album. So I'm using this paper pad throughout the entire thing, and it is called Blue Blossoms. You can find this at Michael's, but I'll also have a link to it over on my blog, probably from Amazon if I can find it, just in case you were looking for a paper pad like this one. So I'm going to glue down the first paper here onto the front cover, and I picked out a light blue paper with a beautiful dark blue roses on the left hand side. I always like to use 2 types of adhesive. I use my ATG tape adhesive as well as my Scotch Quick Dry glue in my fine line bottle, just to make sure the paper stays stuck where it's supposed to stay stuck. Now I'm trying to figure out a title for the front of the album, and I pull out this Dreams chipboard sticker from American Crafts. I believe this is from the Maggie Holmes collection. Not sure which one, but I found this set at Tuesday Morning. I'm also pulling out these blue alphabets, which are from Fancy Pants, and I'm going to type out my, so MY. And then I pulled out another set of dark blue Fancy Pants stickers, but I thought those were the wrong shade of blue, so I go with these stickers by American Crafts, which are a white puffy sticker style, and write the word following. So it's going to say following my dreams, and then I'm going to start gluing all of that down. I really like mixing and matching different fonts, and especially on the front pages of projects like this. So I'm putting following, which ties in with the light colored backgrounds. These are white stickers, that has light blue stickers, and then I have the word dreams. So I'm just going to glue all this down using my fine line adhesive. Once I pick out a couple more embellishments, I wanted a little bit of washi tape on the front to give it a little bit of somewhere so it didn't look like it was floating. I used this one, which is from American Crafts, and I'm going to glue down the word dreams, and this has a little bit of gold foil, which kind of picks up on camera. Hopefully you can tell. And now I'm going to try to use my T-square ruler to align everything straight. I picked up my T-square ruler on an online store, but they do have these in the drawing section at places like Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby. So if you're looking for one, definitely check there first. So once I have my T-square ruler lined up and in place, I'm going to start gluing down all of the letters, trying to equally space them out. Spacing doesn't usually bother me, so if I get something a little bit off or if it's not super straight, it doesn't bother me, but I figured since this is the cover, I should try my hardest to make it straight as possible. I definitely like the puffy sticker alphabets, I think the best, but I also love a nice foam sticker alphabet. I don't particularly like chipboard alphabets, but I do use them still because they are so cute anyway. But again, these are from American Crafts and Fancy Pants designs, which I found both of them at Tuesday Morning. Now I'm using some Fancy Pants puffy sticker enamel things to add some navy and peach onto the front, since that will be the color scheme of my album. And those have to be glued down with liquid adhesive as well, because I find they don't stick very well. And again, you can find those at Tuesday Morning sometimes. Once those are attached, the front cover is done, and I'm going to move on to the inside pages. I'm going to speed through this pretty quickly, but I'm just picking out which photos I want in this album and which ones I'll make like single pages out of. So I'm going to plan out all the pages photos right now once I trim down some of these other photos, because I have so many and I'm not sure which ones I want to use in this album compared to 12 by 12 pages and all that jazz. And like I said before, this whole album features this paper pad. As you guys know, some of my resolutions are to finish some of my paper pads, and to do that I'm going to use more of them for projects like these. Although this is a relatively new paper pad, I'm glad that I'm putting a huge dent in it with this project. My least favorite part about mini albums may be the tracing and the cutting portion, but if you do a square mini album, or if you have a silhouette or something, you can make it work for your cutting tools. But I have to hand cut all of mine, which Takes more time than I wish it did, although I speed it up for you guys. All I do is trace the shape onto a piece of paper and then cut it out, and then also trace the holes so I can punch those with my crocodile. I don't think that's actually what it's called. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I think the crocodile is the smaller version that does eyelet setting, but I'm not sure what the large one's called, to be honest. Maybe it's called the crocodile too. Not 100% sure. But I picked out some beautiful pink papers. The one on the left has a bunch of foil. The one on the right is just a blush pink color. And then I have this one photo. The other side's going to be like a title-y page. I don't have it planned out yet, but I know now, since I've created it, that this indeed will be a title page for this picture. If you guys have any questions about specific product that I might not mention, I'll have a lot of details over on my blog. I also plan on having all the rest of these videos for this album up this week, so get ready for a bunch of mini album process videos. I think these are great process videos since, one, not a lot of people do mini albums like this anymore, and two, I think it's great inspiration for any type of layout because it's a unique shape and it can be applied to many situations. The embellishing is what takes up most of my time in this process video because I want to include a lot of texture, a lot of layers, but also not make it too chunky where the rings won't function anymore. I pulled out these Pink Fresh Studio stickers. There's a bunch of gold foil with word stickers, and I pull out a bunch of them. Some say deep breath, some say ignore the critics. There's a bunch. I don't use them all on this layout, but I do pull them out for future layouts for my mini album. And I'm not sure which collection. I think it's Indigo Hills from Pink Fresh Studio. I'm also using this washi tape from Pink Fresh Studio, which is a beautiful wide floral. It's got a dark blue and a light pink in it, as well as a yellow, which isn't in the color scheme for this mini album, but it still works with the overall theme of the layout. So I'm going to keep going with all these washi tapes, including a nice light gold color. And then my photo is going to go on the right-hand side, and then again the title page will be on the left-hand side. I also pull out the other sticker sheet in this set, which has some larger stickers, and this one says something about maybe setting your soul on fire, something about pursuing, I don't know. I have close-up photos at the end. I wish I had my mini album in front of me while recording this, but I do not. Let me see if I can read it. It says, be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. So I had a good guess. I'm going to mount my photo on some navy cardstock, which is from DCWV, and it just adds that bold color compared to the light pink background, which I like to make that contrast noticeable. And now I'm just going to glue that down with my ATG gun again, and then add that sticker there with some, with this, actually, I forgot I layered this cardstock sticker on top of this chipboard sticker, so I didn't like the dream big sentiment because that's just cheesy, so I decided to layer it with that sticker, which worked perfectly. I also grabbed another navy sticker from that set, which is a little floral, and pair it with that. I'm going to use some of the word stickers now. I also wanted to include a lot of dimension on these layouts since it is not in a page protector. I don't have to worry about it getting too thick. So I include some resin flowers from my stash, which I really, really, really love. So now I'm going to work on the title side here, and what I end up doing is using a cut apart from the Blue Blooms paper pad, and pair it with this doily. I'm thinking about what I want to do right now because I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm definitely going to use the cut apart once I find it, of course. This paper pad is full of so many beautiful blues and pinks. It almost seems like a baby paper pad, but it's definitely not. I mean, of course it could be used for that because it's full of florals, but I'm here for the floral aspect. So I intend on using this one that says Blossom. It's a dark contrast compared to the light pink background, plus it's cute for the theme of this book, growing and being a new person, of graduation, all that jazz. I'm going to use my Creative Memories corner rounder on that because I thought the square was a little bit too harsh for this page. I'm also going to do some more washi tape, which matches the left hand or the other side. So this is the same color washi tape, same pattern. And that one is from American Crafts. And now I'm going to pull out an ampersand. So it's going to say bloom and grow in the end. Or I mean blossom and grow. Because I thought that would be cute for this theme again. Graduation is a chance to grow and see where you're going to end up in the world. So I pull out these American Crafts, I think Paige Taylor Evans stickers, which I've never used before because I hate mismatched stickers, so don't ask me why I bought them, but I end up using 4 letters so it spells grow, and I think it turns out really nice and whimsical still. So I'm just going to glue all this down really quick. So I'm using my fine line bottle and of course my ATG gun to glue all of this down. Let's see. This doily is from a dollar store called Real Deals. I don't think they're like nationwide or anything, so if you're looking for one, I'm not sure where to buy these doilies otherwise. They're very ornate doilies. They're embossed in the middle, so they have a lot of texture to them, but they're really cool. I have a lot of doilies from all over the place, but I just picked this one out because it was a good size, and I really need to start using my doily stash. I have so many. I'm going to include another one of those word stickers. This one says big deal, and then some more resin flowers because they're so pretty, and I obviously don't use them enough. I'm also pulling out a little sticker from that same set, and this is just a light blue strip, so that matches the teal on the other side, which does not become a permanent color in this mini album color scheme, but it does for this specific layout, so I like the way that looks right there to pull in the blue from the other side. So now I'm going to finish it off with some final touches here. What I end up doing is thinking about using sequins, but I decide to go with some of the Fancy Pants dots again that I used earlier, which are from, I believe, the Millie and June collection, although I'm not 100% sure because I lost the packaging. But those are the ones I want to go with in the end here. But I definitely needed a little sprinkle of something, so these are the perfect colors. And I almost think I want to use some more of my stickers, but I definitely think the puffy dots will work the best here in this situation. I even thought about adding another resin flower, but decided against it because I couldn't justify putting 3 on one layout. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. I'll have some close-up photos at the end, and again, see you guys tomorrow for the next section of this series. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini album series. My first mini album in a while, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!